We are joined right now. Now, if you're going to close the show, that's one thing. If you're going to close the week, that's something different. It takes a different cat and a different dude to do that. So, I'm joined right now by a running back for the Titans. Check out the resume really quickly. Two-time All-Pro, two-time Pro Bowl selection, two-time NFL rushing champ, 2020 NFL Offensive Player of the Year, nearly 1,100 yards from scrimmage, and 10 TDs last year, but in only 8 games. National champion in college, winner of the Heisman, Maxwell, Doak Walker, and Walter Camp Awards at Alabama, appearing courtesy of Old Spice, Gentleman's Blend deodorants, and body washes. Derrick Henry. Derrick, what's up, man? How are you?
Appreciate it. That might have been the best introduction all day.
No, dude, that definitely was the best introduction all day. You will never get a better intro from anybody but me.
That's true.
But you earned it all. It's all true, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, dude. I'm always looking for the right guy to close the show, so I appreciate you. I know you want to be here playing, but how's Super Bowl week going for you otherwise?
Oh, it's been good, man. Just staying busy and enjoying L.A. with the free time that I have.
All right, so talk to me about what you've been doing. I know you're already working out, getting ready for next season because you are a legend with some truly truly freaky workout videos that you've done in the past. Like, what are you focusing on right now? Power, speed, mobility, what?
Well, I think this right now this is easing into it, working out but not doing a lot, just ramping up as time goes on and going into the off-season with OTAs and things like that. But just easing into it right now, not getting too crazy, we fresh off the season. But as time goes on, I get back to doing those workouts.
All right, so before you get back to that, does that mean then you get some dad mode, some dad time?
Time.
Okay, so what's that like?
It's been the best thing that's ever happened to me, man. And during my injury, man, I was home a lot, so I got to spend time with my daughter, and I was just keeping my spirits up, just seeing her laughing, watching funny movies with her. She loves movies. She loves watching movies. She loves to dance. She has a lot of energy. So that was the best thing that could ever happen, just spending time with my daughter.
Dude, so how old is she? What is she like?
She's crazy, a lot of energy, bossy. She's just very funny, and she'll be 2 in May.
2?
Yeah.
She's all those things, and she's not even 2 yet.
She's not even 2
yet. Have fun with that, dude. Good luck with that.
Exactly.
That's incredible. Like, you can already see that kind of personality,
yes,
that presence, that energy already.
Yes, every day.
Wow.
Day.
That she is your daughter, though. You are Derrick Henry. I get that. I want to talk to you about your season in a moment, but there's this amazing piece that the New York Times did, and they talked about guys that you played against in high school. Davis Helm had one of the greatest quotes ever, and people don't know who this is, but he played for Taylor County. He said, quote, "When he stiff-armed me in the face mask, I had honestly never been hit that hard. All I saw was a flash. My earpiece came out. His arm didn't even touch my skin, and my eye swelled shut. I got up and I couldn't see out of my right eye." End of quote. Like, to me, dude, that's hilarious. Did you have any idea that you were causing that level of damage to guys even in high school?
I did not know that. I didn't know how that transpired. But I remember playing against Taylor County. They're a pretty good team. I always played them in the high school playoffs. But I always try to run the ball hard in high school. But I didn't know I did that much damage.
Dude, he said you did not touch his skin and his eyes swelled shut. He also said this: you think you've done good. You think you're the number 1 tackler. You have the most INTs, and then somebody shoots off fireworks with you dragging behind him. That's hurt, man. End of quote. So I want to ask you, man, it's not just the physical damage. It sounds like you're doing some emotional damage and some scarring as well. What were those high school games like even back then? Were you looking to inflict not only physical damage, but emotional damage too?
Yeah, definitely. I had bad intentions in high school, definitely, man. And I definitely want to leave an impact, after the game, and, wanted to, have my impact on the game as well. But yeah, it was some tough battles in high school and a lot of fun memories.
Dude, I love that. I had some bad intentions in high school. Why? Like, you always had bad intentions, or high school in particular? Like, where did the bad intentions come from at that point in your football life?
Because I was really the main like D1 player. I mean, we had a lot of great players, but they weren't going to top colleges. So I know I just had to be that guy. Every Friday I had to come out and give it my all and play hard and deliver blows and do whatever I can to help us win.
Dude, I think there's other things you don't know about then, if you didn't know about that, because other guys talked about how their kids make fun of them for the old highlights, all right? So Would you like to apologize to any of them for the humiliation and pain that you caused them and their families and embarrass them in front of their children? children?
I'll just say, come on, kids, be nice, be more nicer to your dads. They went out there and played hard.
It's not their fault. I was bigger, stronger, and better, right?
Because you might have the opportunity one day. Somebody might do that to you. So just be nicer to your dads.
Derrick Henry's joining us. Let's have your teammate Kevin Byard on. And first of all, dude, one of my favorite dudes ever. One of my favorite dudes ever. I absolutely love this guy. Baller, great dude. In fact, you break that down. Like if you're calling a guy a baller, that's really high praise. What sets him apart? Why do you think that he's that guy?
Because KB is just like, he's locked in all throughout the season. Watch film constantly. When you say a general on the field who knows what everybody's doing, he's like the quarterback of the defense. That is KB. He studies the game. He knows the ins and outs. We always say he's going to be a coach after he get done playing because he's that smart. He knows everything. He watches film like crazy.
I think he'll be a coach. He'll be a media guy. Yeah, I mean, he'll do whatever he wants. He'll do whatever he wants when he's done.
For sure.
Listen, you worked really hard to get back for the playoff game. It was really impressive how quickly you came back. And, I mean, most thought that was a season-ending injury, but you made it back. So you made it back, but the ending was not what you wanted. How disappointed and bothered were you by your performance? I say that not because that's my take. You said it yourself.
Yeah, I was very disappointed. Still disappointed. It's still hard to get over because we had everything in front of us. We had high expectations. If we win that game and everything goes through Nashville to go to the Super Bowl.
He said the exact same thing.
Yeah, and that didn't happen. So it hurt. And you feel like you could have done more. You feel like you could have played better. But at the end of the day, I mean, they were the better team. That's why they're in LA right now playing for the Super Bowl. But from that game, you just let it fuel you. Use it as motivation. You work hard, and you come back better. And that's what I definitely do. And that's what I'm going to do every day. I'm training.
I think that's a really classy thing you just said. That hey, look, man, I'm disappointed. We had it. The opportunity was right there, but they were the better team, and that's why they're here.
Yes, sir.
It's not an easy thing to say, right? But scoreboard, right?
Yeah, exactly. And a better team.
Tuck, I appreciate that. Hey, listen, I had Deebo Samuel on and Elijah Mitchell. We were talking about their quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, and the fact that, everybody in that locker room loves that guy. They all love him. They love his toughness. They love that he's out there. But then on the outside, it seems like the guy gets nothing but heat. I can make a similar argument about Ryan Tannehill. He took some heat after the 3 picks and lost to Cincinnati. Why do you what do you think when you hear people take runs at him and criticize him?
Yeah, it's not a one-man team. You know what I'm saying? It's a team effort, and it's a lot of things that I feel like I could have done better. Just as much as y'all, they put the blame on him. You can put the blame on me. I feel like I could have done better, and the guys on the team feel like we all could have done better. We all could have played better as a team. So it's just not a one-man team. We love Ryan. We support him. We're behind them, and it's just it happens that way sometimes. It's a little adversity, but let it fuel you, let it motivate you, and then when it's time to come back, you come back and you come ball out.
Derrick Henry joining us. Mike Vrabel was named the Coach of the Year last night at the Pro Bowl. Darius Leonard was saying, ever since I've been playing against him for 4 years, I had the utmost respect for him, and it wasn't even how he coached; it was more like how he talked to his players, how he interacts with his guys.
Yeah.
Is there something to that? What's he like in that regard?
Oh yeah, I mean, like Darius said, that's him every day at practice. Coach Vrabel played the game and played the game at a high level and won Super Bowl. So he understands us. He knows what we go through every day, and that's just the type of coach he is. He's a player's coach. He gets in there if he has to get in there in the drill and practice. He does that each and every day. He brings the energy. He studies the game. He does come to work every day, expect hard work, and expect us to come and get better.
I want to ask you something. I think that the listeners sometimes get caught up in Rome, why are you always doing this? Why are you always talking about foundations and giving back? Because I think that you guys deserve a lot of credit for the work you do in the community, and I got no problem talking about this. You were the Titans nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award for the work that you do with your 2-All Foundation. You are the best running back in the league. Nobody would bother or fault you if you said, you know what, I'm focused on being great. And you didn't give back as much, but it clearly is important to you. Why?
It just whatever comes to my heart, and just trying to do God's work, and having my hands in the community as much as I can, especially youth. I love kids. I love kids, and I was that kid that always looked for inspiration, somebody I can look up to that that'll fuel me to want to do something in life. And that's what I want to be for these kids, and that's why I started the 2-All Foundation to level the playing field for our youth, because our youth is important, and they're the future. Whether they want to be football players, want to be doctors, want to be lawyers, whatever they want to be, they can do it. And having my foundation being a resource for them to help them get to that platform, whatever they want to do.
Good for you. I think you understand also, even if you reach one person or touch one person or have that one chance encounter, you might be having a good day or a bad day and not think anything of it. They'll remember that the rest of their lives. You know that.
Yeah, and it's the best feeling in the world. Nothing's better than that.
I would say this about you, but once we get past you, dude, Debo is a beast.
Beast.
Like, what do you think when you watch his game? How would you break down his game?
Debo is a beast. He's a hybrid. You know what I'm saying? You gotta account for him on each and every play. You know, because he be lined up at wide receiver. They can put him out wide. They can put him in the backfield. And I feel like he can play everything, and you just got to account for him. If you don't, he's gonna make you pay.
Right now, you can't put him in a box. You can't put a position on him. He's just a baller. He's just a player.
He's a baller. He's fun to watch this year.
Right, and when you watch how physical he is, you expect him to show up a certain way. When he walked up on the stage, I'm like, dude, he's big. He's strong. He's a physical player.
Yeah, him and AJ Brown definitely be.
AJ too, right?
Yeah.
The art of the stiff arm, dude. What's it feel like when you deliver a perfect stiff arm and you push a guy through the earth?
I always know it's a good one when you hear the crowd go crazy. And then my teammates come up to me and say something, though. But, yeah, I've been doing the stiff arm for a long time. I've always been tall and lanky, had long arms. So when I used to play in Pop Warner and Little League, it just came natural.
Right.
And then as I got older, I started doing more curls and got a little more muscle. I try to use it more effective.
How demoralizing is it? I mean, it'll happen, right? Like, everything's on film. Everybody looks bad sometimes. But how demoralizing is it to the opposition? I
just feel bad because –
do you?
When they play highlights, it's constantly
Do you
on
feel
highlights.
bad?
I feel bad for the dudes. I'm just like, dang.
Do you?
Bro.
Or does it feel awesome?
I mean, it feels awesome in the time. I'm just like, dang, they keep playing it. And I know they probably see it, be like, why they keep playing this? And it's just like,
because you keep doing it, dude. That's why they keep playing it, because it keeps happening.
Well, I guess it's gonna be more highlights.
You got a good heart, dude. If you actually feel badly for the person you just destroyed.
And in the moment, I don't. But when you keep seeing it playing over again, I know they tired of it. I know they tired of seeing their stuff getting thrown. So
that's good stuff, Derrick. I appreciate you. Like I said, it takes a certain dude to close the show, but it takes a certain dude to close the entire week on Radio Russ. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for showing up like that.
I appreciate you. I always enjoy your show, man.
Yeah,
Thanks
you too. I love talking to you, Derrick Henry. I can't believe it, man. Just like that, the week's over. But the big man, the king, helped me close it all out.